Hi friends, now let us speak about the different levels of consciousness before it comes into a human form. What the immortals, the rishis, the siddhas, what those people, those immortal yogis say is, there is only one consciousness which pervades everything. There is a single consciousness, and that consciousness is I consciousness, aham. In Hindi you can say main hu. In Tamil we can say nan, yam, I. In English, the I feel, it pervades everywhere and everything. It seems to be different creatures, but there is a single consciousness. So when we penetrate the depth of every being, we reach that single consciousness. In northern part of India it is called Brahmam. In southern part of India it is called Shivam. The names are different, but the concept, the truth is the same. So when the consciousness evolves into different beings, first from the immobile objects, then to the mobile objects, then according to the conscious development, the ego, development of the ego from the 5 elements, it takes at last the human form. And before that, it comes from the immobile materials. So when we speak about the immobile materials, sometimes the consciousness is being born as gems, metals, minerals. Then slowly the consciousness upgrades itself into plants. Then it upgrades itself into animals. Then it comes to the human form. If you take the births the consciousness is taking, again the rishis and munis, they say about thousands and thousands of births before it is evolved into a human birth. This is being proved now recently by Dr. Brian Weiss. So Dr. Brian Weiss has done enough research in past life regression therapy, and he has proved completely, that deep in our mind all our past life exists. Our mind is made up of the stuff coming from all our past lives. Our character is built by all our past lives. The unknown dark secrets of our lower mind, inner mind, unseen mind is filled with experiences from our past lives. It designs our character in this life. So he has proved thoroughly through his hypnotic sessions and regression therapy into past lives. So it has been clinically proved, past lives. The very same thing is being told by Buddhism, not only Hinduism, in Buddhism, Jainism. So all these science, I cannot say it as religion. It is a spiritual science. They speak about innumerable births. Except one person, Agastya, is refusing many lives. He is saying there is a single life. But he says that everything is a dream. If there is another life, that is another dream. If there is another life, that is another dream. Everything is a dream except the Shivam. That is the truth. So his concept is a bit different, but he is telling the same thing. He is also telling about the past lives. So when a being is incarnated and reincarnated many times as a mineral, his character becomes rigid. His character is becoming rigid because he takes the essence of the mineral. He is stubborn, systematic, because You see the configuration of minerals, it is systematic. So that imprints of the minerals are being found in his consciousness. When a person has taken many previous births of plants, then his consciousness is soft, very tender, unsystematic. He is not systematic. You see plants, they move in any direction. You cannot confine them to one particular system. They are unsystematic, hyper and ultra sensitive. The poets, you see the poets, all the actors, artists in general, they all come from the plant kingdom. Their past life is mostly from the plants. Then you come to the animal kingdom. When you take the case taking, they will say, I felt like cutting his head. I felt like giving one big blow in his face. I felt like breaking his teeth. These words, these are all the sentences of the animal kingdom. Violence, obsession, violently taking away one's property, maybe physical, maybe mental, and violently expressing their feelings. So, a person's way of expression mainly depends upon from which kingdom he has evolved in many past lives. He might have been plant, but that is not the point. But for many past lives, he might have been an animal. For many past lives, that person might have been a plant. For many past lives, that person may be a mineral. Because the life consciousness is everywhere, but it lacks awakening. So once it is awakened as a mineral or plant or animal, at last it comes to the human form. By this, we can guess the character. By case taking, we can understand his past lives. Remember, the homeopathic medicine is given to clear the difference created, to clear the friction created in his inner mind, in his inner mind stuff by the past lives. Not all the symptoms belong to this life. Most of the symptoms belong to the past lives. You take, for example, I took one case, a case of reincarnation. I took the guidance from Dr. Brian Weiss, and that case was cleared with lachesis. A small child, at that time he was 9 years old. Suddenly he will shout in the night, don't kill my father, don't give the knife in that way, don't stab. I will take another life and I will teach you a lesson. That's all. He will shout like anything. So they told as usually they used to say in the allopathic treatment, it is a case of schizophrenia. But when repatriation was done, that case was Pakka lachesis case. When lachesis was given, he was freed completely. But I warned them, he will come across a circumstance where he will be very violent towards a particular person. Do you understand? That past life person. So it is planned like that, the life's fate. So keep him very carefully, and you should give him a peaceful mind. So this is an evolutionary process, and at last the human life, it reaches the rainbow body, that is pure light body, and then it comes to a standstill. It diffuses itself into the pure light from where it came. It is happening in secret forests of Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh, West Bengal, eastern part of India, especially in Himalaya and Tibet. These are the places where the human evolutionary phase reaches its maximum level, the siddhas, the immortals. So this is the journey, and homeopathy remember, it plays a vital role in dealing with mind stuff. Homeopathy is the medicine of future. So in this way, I am telling the evolution of mind from the three kingdoms, and homeopathy deals with all the kingdoms. We can clear the differences, we can clear the flaws which are remaining in the mind very easily with homeopathy. So on this basis, the yogic homeopathy is kept. It is kept on the basis of the rishis and munis of the East, not only India, the immortals of the East. We see them from their eyes. Let us speak more in the upcoming episodes. Thank you.